Hello, I'm Oscar from across the pond in the United Kingdom, and I just thought I'd give you a little bit of my opinion of what's going on in the United States currently and what the British public are seeing and how you're seen across the world, as well as trying to give you a little bit of hope for the future. Of course, our two countries are very interlinked in many different ways, but we do have some key differences. Of course, you guys have a weird obsession with trucks, we love our tea, you guys play with a wrong shaped football, and we can drink slightly more than you. But apart from that and overlooking those, we are very interlinked. Of course, we are the biggest investors in your country, you're the biggest investors in our country. We're linked by common law, by the Five Eyes Alliance, by the military alliance, the fact that our Magna Carta are really the foundations of your constitution, and of course a love of freedom and liberty. And of course those are the principles that when you ask any Brit in this country what they think of when they hear the words USA or America, they think of the love of liberty and freedom, the shared values between our two great countries. And of course the belief that in every individual there is a wanting to do better for themselves, a burning desire to do better for themselves and their families. And those are the principles and the foundations of your country. Of course, the far left in your country and the Democrats have been trying to take that down for the last 10, 20 years with this huge push for social liberalism. Of course, we saw in the summer it sort of get to a climax where they've been trying to take down statues, they're kneeling for your flag, they're having a go at your constitution, and even attacking your founding fathers. Now, for a country to be a country and a country to be united, you need to be binded together by more than just free markets. So you need to be binded by your constitution, a love of liberty, your flag, your anthem, your communities, jobs, families, all of that type of thing, a belief in the moral good. Now, if you don't have those sorts of things, you are just a bunch of individuals and trading in a free market. You're not a proper united country. And those are the things, as I said, that the left are trying to take down. So there is actually a gap for the GOP and for the Republicans to take control of the initiative of that and be the party of uniting the United States and being the party more than just free markets, being the party of course, communities, of the flag, the anthem, and the values that you have in your country, what binds you guys together as American citizens. Of course, more than that, I'd say for the GOP, of course, you have 4 years out of power. There are two more topics, two more things which you need to focus on. One of them, of course, is big tech, where we saw the President of the United States just get taken down. This is a huge attack on freedom of speech, and you guys in the Republican Party need to be out there and actually thinking about what you can do to combat this, because it's almost getting to the stage where these big techs are even more powerful than governments. And the second thing, of course, is the rise of China. Your last this administration, Donald Trump's administration, did a great job in actually looking at China and seeing it as an enemy. What's been happening in China with the Holocaust that's been going on against Muslims, what's happening in Hong Kong, and just the belief that freedom is not needed for individuals and that they can have such a powerful authoritarian government, communist government, is something that the GOP need to focus on. So those three things I'd say at the moment the GOP need to focus on, which is trying to bind the country together, the big tech and China. But don't be too disheartened. Your country will survive this period. You guys are a great country. You have great values and your people are fantastic. America always has been great and will remain to be great. And of course, they are our closest allies.